Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, thank you for being here. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, hello sweet friends, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. Today I'm gonna show you guys how I made this one layer card using the new rose spray stamp set from All Too New. I'll be using one of the templates included in the insert card, so you know how you can use the template when you don't have a specific design idea. I will also share an easy way to create a matching envelope using a pattern paper. As usual, I'll show you my craft desk after my project is done, so make sure to watch the video to the end. So let's get started. Before I share my card tutorial, I'm going to give you a quick overview of All Too New's April 2019 release products. If you don't want to watch, feel free to skip this part to jump onto the card making process. Now I'm going to turn on some music and I'll be back soon. Today I'm going to use the rose spray stamp set that I illustrated for All Too New. This set features multi-step images which are easy to line up and look beautiful when stamped in various colors. The images in this set allow you to mix and match flowers and stamps for creating your own background. All Too New stamp set comes with a trifold insert card showcasing lots of added inspiration, project ideas, printed layering guides, and other useful information. If you flip it over from the front side of the insert card, you'll see that one of the pages have some great samples that is great for inspiring you using this stamp set. And the layering guide is also included on the back, so you can easily refer to it. On the other side of the insert card, there is a detailed information what samples included, which product, and which color of the ink colors were used to create that particular sample. When I illustrated this stamp set, I came up with 4 A2 sized card samples for you guys, so you can easily case one of them when you don't have any card ideas. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can utilize one of the samples included in the trifold insert card. The dotted lines show the cut line, and the very light gray solid lines show where you position your A2 sized card base. I was supposed to trim the dotted line edges, but I trimmed all of the gray line edges by mistake. But no worries, I still can use it as a template. I already cut my A2 sized panel out of 80-pound Nina Solo white cardstock. You can stamp your images directly onto the A2 size top folding card face if you want to. However, I find myself more comfortable stamping on the panel because my stamping surface is more flat while stamping. I'm going to place my sample inside my original Misty stamping tool to use as a guide. The sample images actually reflect a true stamp size, so you can use this as your layering guide if you want to. So I'm going to show you some layering of how you can actually use the template. I'm going to place one of my layering stamps right on top of a large flower on the template and pick up the stamp using the MISTI door. Then you can leave the template inside MISTI, but I'm going to remove the template and place my A2 sized panel and line it up along the edge of my MISTI. Since my stamp set is brand new, I'm going to season my clear stamps by rubbing them with my fingers. You can also use a clean eraser to prep stamps so you won't get splash images when you stamp the solid images. Next, I'm going to ink up my stamp with the orange cream crisp dye ink and close the MISTI door to stamp my image onto the panel. To get a better impression, I'll stamp the image one more time with the same ink. So when you have a stamp positioning tool like MISTI, this is a great way to utilize this sample card included in the trifold insert card. After that, I'm going to open my second layer. You can use the template again to position your second layering stamp perfectly if you want to. But the images in this set are very easy to line up, so I won't use the template this time. I'm going to pick up the second layering stamp and ink it up with some Autumn Blaze ink pad. Then I'll be pressing the stamp using my MISTI door, and you can see that it's stamped perfectly and it was very easy. Now I'm going to turn on some music and speed up the stamping process, and I'll be back soon once my stamped background is done. I'm going to mask off some of my flowers using a full adhesive post-it note so I can create the illusion of depth as the leaves will be partially behind the flowers. Since this is a true stamp size, it's a great way to position your stamps perfectly, and this is going to be so handy when you mass produce your cards. By the way, I'm going to add a list of ink colors I used in the description box below and my blog, so make sure to check them out if you are interested in the colors I used for stamping my flowers and leaves. Once I finished creating my background, I'm going to stamp the sentiment from the Oriental Orchid stamp set in the middle of my card panel. It looks like my jet black ink pad is well loved, but I couldn't find my reinker. So I decided to use the permanent black ink to stamp the sentiment again to make sure I get a nice impression. Next, I'm going to use my ruler and black marker to draw a rectangle frame around my sentiment. I'm using a grade on my cutting mat to make sure I get straight lines. I noticed that I have uneven spacing between left and right side of my frame. I really hate when it happens, especially when I almost finish my card. Anyway, I'm going to fix my silly mistake by trimming off the left side of my panel. I'll be mounting my panel on the A2 size white top folding card base using alternate glue tape. You can stop here if you want to, but I'm going to add some interest on my card front by adding some small dots between the images using the fine tip of Altenew Artist Markers Silverstone. If you are looking for an easy way to dress up your stamped background, this dot technique will give your card more finished look, while small dots add subtle details to your card design. Depending on your projects, you can also adjust the size of the dot by choosing a different tip from your marker or pen, brush tip, fine tip, or chisel tip. I stamped the additional sentiment inside my card using the Crafty Life stamp set. I'm also going to stamp the sentiment on the back of the card using my favorite Crafty Friends stamp set. Since Altenew has released some gorgeous paper packs, I'm going to show you how to make a matching envelope using a patterned paper and the envelope liner die set. I'm going to place my liner die on top of some beautiful patterned paper from the Blushing Blooms paper pack. Then I'm going to run them through my Spellbinder's Platinum die-cut machine. This die cuts a liner for an A2 sized envelope and it perfectly coordinates with Altenew envelopes. I'm gonna attach my liner over the envelope with Altenew glue tape. I love how my liner adds elegance to my envelope. It would have been great if I had the same images on the liner with the images stamped on my card front. Alright you guys, if you watched all the way to the end, thank you so much. I hope this video was inspiring or informative for you guys. I'll link all the products and everything that I talked about in the description box below. If you have any questions, just write them below and I will be happy to answer them for you. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you haven't done it yet, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any new videos from me. Thank you for watching and thank you for being here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye! Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. Today I'm gonna show you guys